how great what that is. It's genius.
Sensei.
All right.
Well. We're back. Some of you guys doubted it, but we're here.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Slop Quest, a show where two of the sloppiest comedians you know take the sloppiest stories and they turn them into the sloppiest business ideas and movie pitches.
What makes us sloppy?
Well,
We're cleanliness?
we're just sloppy dudes.
Piece of shit. Dude, Real ID starts tomorrow.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Do you know how crazy the airport's going to be? Because guess what? If you haven't flown in a while, that's the only place they're advertising it.
I know.
There's nowhere else where you're like, nobody, I tell you right now, people who don't fly frequently, they have no idea that tomorrow they have to show up with a passport or a Real ID.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to, so your state ID means nothing.
No, it means nothing, even though it should be fine. For a domestic flight, it should be fine, dude.
I know. I don't understand what the Real ID does.
Do you think there's going to be any airplane people? What are those companies? Airlines.
You mean,
I was going to say airplane business.
What about those airplane people that do the flyes? What do they call those? Passengers.
When travel takes a nosedive because of it, do you think they're going to pressure the government into extending it again?
No, they'll be like, give us some bailout, buddy. This Real ID thing didn't really work out to our favor. I don't understand how your driver's license is not real.
I don't know either, but if it's not real, then we shouldn't have to get it, because fuck that shit.
It's a simulation.
Why don't they, when I renewed my driver's license, why didn't they just give me a Real ID?
Well, exactly, because people now they're saying that the DMV's just fucking jammed with motherfuckers trying to get Real IDs.
Yeah.
So do you have to carry, does that replace your license, or is that just
It replaces your license, yeah.
But has there been a problem with people flying with their driver's license?
No.
Have there been people? It's probably for those people that were fucking in that row.
You think that's what it was?
You know what? We got to weed these people out.
Maybe it's to stop that guy from flying who wasn't real. Remember that?
No, who was that?
Remember when that lady freaked out? She goes, "That guy right there isn't real."
Oh, the hot chick?
Yeah. And then she showed up at the airport again, and TMZ interviewed her, but she was wearing the exact same outfit, and everyone was like, "What? This isn't the same lady.
Yeah.
Why would anyone show back up?"
Dude,
that's weird to me, dude.
But she had big old bombers, and she was pretty hot. She was so crazy, it made her hotter.
I know, dude.
I was like, I'll show you what's real.
This straight up and down boner.
That's the real deal.
I always tried to get by with just the large penis head. I didn't know you could do the straight up and down boner.
I mean, there's different variations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with whatever. Hey, whatever best suits you, my friend. So I'm glad I'm flying out tomorrow, but Wednesday, I'm glad I did not get that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Dude, there's going to be some fucking enraged motherfucker. You're just going to have to go.
They're going to let him through. They're going to let him through, dude.
Wednesday will be a day where you're like, you don't even need a license to get on a plane. Just fucking go.
Yeah, they'll say, "Do you look like a terrorist?"
Yeah.
I'll show you something I can't bring.
Man, I can't get rid of this cough.
I can't bring this on my flight.
What is it? Whoa. We bringing toys now?
Oh, yeah, bringing in show and
so
tell
you have
toys.
a giant knife with why do you have a plastic tip on it?
Oh, yeah, I got
wait, let me take my protection tip off. Is that so it doesn't cut through the bottom of the holder?
Yeah, because it's a.
Can you unscrew the bottom?
Yeah,
and
you
fill
can.
it with stuff.
You fill it with
what
stuff.
do you have in there? M&Ms?
I have it at home, but I have a flint and steel striker.
Dude!
And a compass is in here.
Can you imagine if we got lost in the woods and I
Yeah.
was like, great. Here's what I have in mind. I've got matches and some things. And you're like, well, I've got some Skittles. I emptied out all my survival equipment.
Skittles would have gotten us out of a couple of jams.
It would have spiked our blood sugar.
Just enough to get back to the car.
There's no way. Where'd you get that?
I got it at Harbor Freight on sale, $6.95.
Wait, Harbor Freight sells survival? I've never been on Harbor Freight.
Yeah, they have a knockoff buck knife that looks fucking sweet as fuck too.
How much was that?
This was $6.95.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, you got a 2-foot knife. Dude, you $6.95.
was aluminum.
Dude, that thing is gonna break. Hold on, don't fucking.
You want to touch it, dude?
No,
hold it.
Let me
dude.
hold it. I know, but I already. Oh, dude, it's so light. This is the cheapest metal I've ever seen.
Yeah, but the review
Oh,
people are buying them on
dude.
YouTube.
This thing dude. This is not steel.
That is steel.
No, it isn't, dude.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is the worst, lowest grade Chinese steel dude. This is hollow steel. What in the fuck?
Damn, we got a ton of people in the chat.
Dude,
what the fuck?
Look at this shit. This is a piece of shit. I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
That's why they're selling it. It looks good in the photo. Dude, I have something a quarter this size that weighs about 4 times more.
Well, yeah, dude, but it was $6.95, bro.
You're going to stab a homeless guy and the blade's just going to crumble like a noodle.
Well, the tip might break off. But there's a ton of YouTube videos where people, because they're so cheap.
This is insane.
Since they're so cheap, people buy them and they like do them as a hobby knife. So people are spraying Flex Seal all over the handle to rubberize the handle. They're putting
they're putting a real blade on it.
That resin welder stuff, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
RB Welder or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
JB Weld.
JB Weld, yeah. They're putting the JB Weld into the pommel.
Dude, that thing, when I saw it, I was impressed. When I held it, it is going to, you're going to kill yourself.
Here's the deal. People use them as camping knives all the time.
Yeah, like as just ornament, like to show their friends to impress them for $6.99. That's about all it's worth.
Dude, it is only worth $6.99, but fuck that. I got it for $6.95.
Let's get another one for the show, and I just want to hit it. I want to see how strong the blade is. I guarantee you the blade breaks in half. Like,
there are people who
almost
do
instantly.
endurance tests on them on YouTube. You can watch.
Yeah.
Tip will break off, but
he goes. You know what? Only about 25% of this blade's actually going to break off. It's a pretty good buy for $6.99.
fuck that shit, dude. This shit rules.
I mean, it looks impressive.
It looks cool as fuck. I brought it home and I took it out, and Tammy goes, "That's fucking awesome as fuck."
And then she held it. And she goes, "Oh, what is this, plastic? Is this a kid's toy?" Dude, I swear to God, I've held plastic knives that size that weigh more than that.
Whatever, dude. This shit was worth it.
I agree. I mean, it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Here's what would happen. You get in a knife fight with a guy on the street. If he were to grab that knife and get it away from you, you could probably defeat him because he would laugh so hard. He goes, "Oh man, I was scared of this thing."
You think that's what's gonna happen?
That weighs like 2 ounces.
Ah, dude. I mean, whatever, man. For
that
the price,
handle is going to break off in your hand.
It hasn't though, because people do stress tests on YouTube. They all say the same thing. This shit is cheap as fuck, but it's definitely worth. Because normally
it's worth $6.99.
It's normally $10. Okay. And people are like, it's definitely worth $10 just to have a cool Rambo-looking knife, you know?
I mean, yes.
And then the tip is hollow, so you can put it.
Can I tell you what this looks like?
It fits over the end of my walking
remember when
stick, by
people
the way. So I can fucking spear my walking stick.
Oh my God, dude! Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember when you would see a guy with like a Fiero that tried to make it look like a Ferrari Testarossa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
what this is. But you clearly knew it
relatable
was
to
a
me.
piece of shit.
You picked the right metaphor for me, my friend.
Oh my God!
But
and then you could also put your wiener in there.
My wiener's too thick for that.
That would be the ultimate handle. Fleshlight buck knife handle.
But
like
here's
a
the
hunting
thing.
knife fleshlight.
And there's a little compass, dude. Check that out.
And whoa. Because that is south and that's north, but it's saying north is that way.
Well, I've got to
completely fucked up.
Yeah, I got to kind of remagnetize this compass.
He goes, I need to, what do they call it? Recalibrate.
Yeah, recalibrate.
How do you do that? Oh, by sending it back and having them send you a new one. God damn, dude. I mean, I look, I am impressed, but it is a piece of shit.
Yes, it's a piece of shit.
I wouldn't tighten that too much. That aluminum's just gonna fucking strip
it's
out.
A piece of shit, but I love holding the motherfucker.
No, I get it.
And then Winnie said the same thing. She got off the phone with her friend, and she goes, "Oh shit, can I hold that?" And then she immediately goes, "You could stab the hell out of somebody with it."
I thought Harbor Freight only did like auto shit.
No, they've got this. They've also got a knockoff buck knife that's actually pretty sweet. It's $30.
There's a Harbor Freight store right down the street from me.
Yeah, go get it, dude.
I'm gonna buy 6 of them.
Well, it was on sale at North Hollywood. You might have to get it for $10.
They're like, yeah, this. We're in the South. That's North Hollywood shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Then I could cut through some vines with this
Oh,
saw
no,
blade,
don't do that, dude. You'll break the blade with the vinyl destroyer.
I'm Mr. Survival now, bro.
God damn, dude.
I can't pass up a Rambo knife for
No,
less
I
than
get it.
$10. I was in there. I had to get batteries and super glue anyway.
But when you keep moving it like this, the blade is going like this. It's
It is not.
It's
That's
wobbling.
not true.
The blade's wobbling.
It's not wobbling. That's an optical illusion.
It's wobbling like this. Dude, that is so crazy. Okay. Well, congratulations on your new knife, brother.
This shit is fucking rad as fuck for a fucking $6.95.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect for pranks. You could lose it. Who gives a fuck?
That's what the people say. That's what they say online. Throw it in the bed of your truck and forget about it.
You know what? That's a great gift for Christmas because everyone's be like, "Oh, how much did this cost?" You're like, "You don't even
Don't worry about
know.
it. Don't even worry
You
about
don't
it.
want to
dude.
know this.
Don't worry about it. There are a lot of things on the package. A lot of promises made on the package too.
What?
It says ultimate edge. It keeps ultimate edge.
Oh, for ultimate edging?
Yeah, this is.
That guy goes, hold it to your throat while you jerk it and go, you better not come.
They go, this knife is Gooner's paradise.
That actually knife would be good for knife play with edge play with sex.
Yeah, dude. I told Tammy to
Because-
hold it up to my nuts the next time we fuck.
And the good thing is, it won't even cut your nuts. It'll just the blade will break.
You can resharpen. I have a sharpening stone. They say it will get sharper.
Dude, I'm gonna see you in like 2 months. You're like, I sharpened it, and it took like half the blade with it.
Can I tell you what I want though?
What?
I want a real Bowie knife, like a real.
Well, you're the grown man, and you go, here's my dream. If I could just get that, why can't you just buy that?
Because I'm waiting for my birthday.
You're such a fucking tard.
Why is that?
You're like a child. He goes, I would get it right now, but gotta wait for my birthday.
Yeah, I'm a child. This motherfucker has 357 ammo spilled all over the apartment. Okay, I bring over a cool knife at a fucking ridiculously low price.
Are you selling them? You're like, look, dude, that just
Dude, I could sell.
sound like a fucking infomercial. Goes, I brought over a cool knife at a ridiculously low price. You fucking piece of shit.
I gotta put it away before I almost cut
Dude,
myself.
you piece of shit. I brought over a super cool knife at a ridiculously low price.
Dude, it is $6.95.
Dude, I can't wait to find out that you got sponsored by Harbor Freight.
That would be amazing. I'm open, by the way. Send me that buck knife. The reason I didn't get the buck knife because
it was $4.99. I was like, I can't spend.
It was $30.
I can't spend $11 on knives today.
It was the buck knife was $30. It had only had a 6-inch blade.
And what is that? What do they call that?
This is the survival knife.
That's just what it's called, the
Yeah.
survivalist.
Yeah, survival knife.
I'm more survival pissed.
Why would you be survival pissed?
It's so
Wait till I have bayonet style this on a stick when we're out in the woods and we need to fight off some cougars.
I'll let those cougars suck it. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you put some spikes right there?
That'd be cool. Or I can use a rope to secure it for my
can't
thrusting spear.
I can't wait to see you make your own modification.
Oh, you know I'm going to.
You're
When
gonna
I
paint a
saw,
naked lady on the blade.
don't even talk to me. I've looked up acid etching already. I was going to acid etch a naked lady on the blade. That's real.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
already thought of.
Why don't we reduce the structural rigidity of the blade a little more?
It's a $6.95 blade. I'm going to do fucking banana shit with this thing. It doesn't matter.
You can't get.
I'm going to blue this mother. I can chemically blue this motherfucker.
You can't
dude.
get a butter knife for $6.99.
I know, dude.
Dude, what Chinese?
Imagine me chopping a turkey up with this bitch.
Dude, that blade has fentanyl in it for sure. The same pot, whatever Chinese company they went to, they're like, yeah, we just mixed a batch of fentanyl. Now we're gonna make some steel.
Oh, I love looking at it, man.
No, I know you do, but that's all you can do with it.
All right, well, it was worth it. It brought me $6.95 worth of pleasure.
They definitely 3D printed that shit.
This is a ghost knife?
Yeah, you know they definitely sprinkled some like plastic and rubber into the fucking steel.
That's not a knife.
I immediately thought, I was like, that's like That is the Crocodile Dundee. Can you imagine if he pulled that out? He goes, "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
And then it falls off.
Yeah, that blade just breaks.
And then you go, "Sorry, it's only got a quarter tang. It's screwed in with an Allen wrench."
Dude, my brother-in-law got me a fucking knife.
Yeah.
Like, cool, that switchblade.
Yeah.
And then the guy that makes them, he does very odd-shaped screws, so you can't like unscrew it yourself. But the bolts keep shooting out every time. So I was like, what are you gonna do? You know?
TK Jewelers is a scam.
You should hang that around your neck.
You can. It's got the thing. It's got.
It's got
It
full
does have,
jewelry option.
It does. I disconnected the cord because my cat was playing with it.
I would love to see you sit down when you have this as a necklace and it just impales your fucking nuts.
But it's not sharp enough. Remember, dude. I caught you.
It's true.
I got you. You know, in California, you can wear a knife like this, but not in Los Angeles County.
Really?
Yeah, you can wear any. This is considered a dirk or a dagger.
And they go, you know what? The old law from 1842 about daggers.
I think it's a newer law, but it says you can't wear it. You can wear a knife that's less than 3 inches.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles, but you can't wear a knife that is more than 3 inches because they consider it a dagger or a dirk. They say unless you have a need for it.
Oh, and
So
what is your need?
They say if it's for work or for
He goes, it's for work.
or for recreational.
You could argue that, dude. You could argue that it is for work. You go, I need it for the podcast. I have to show my friend that it's cool.
Here, you hold this. It'll help you concentrate.
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to break it. I'll owe you $6.99.
$6.95.
What?
It's driving me crazy
He
that
goes,
you're changing the price on me.
It's so great. It's such a great deal. It is a great deal. I'll give you that.
It is a great deal. Here, just touch this thing, man. Just hold this thing. Recapture the magic,
look,
dude.
Oh, look at the blade wobble.
The blade is not wobbling.
It is. I could lick this and it would probably dull the blade and not cut my tongue.
Don't do it. It's sharper than you think.
Oh, that tip is not sharp at all, dude.
Yeah, I know. I have to sharpen it.
Fuck. All right. I don't want to break it.
Anyway, I got this as extra stuff because we got a murderer on the loose in the valley.
And that's what you go, my family's worth $6.95.
Yeah. I mean, I have other stuff, but why not also get a knife? A cool knife.
We've got other stuff, but mostly knife.
And sword and other things.
But the daggers that you said you can carry a dagger in California.
You can, yeah.
If you say it's for work.
You can carry a dagger on your hip in a sheath in California, wherever you want to go.
What kind of work, though, would qualify you for dagger usage?
They don't specify.
Okay. Wizard, you could just be a psycho.
Yeah.
You could
Wizard.
just be a fucking schizophrenic guy go, I'm off to my wizarding work.
Or a Sikh. If you're a Sikh, you can carry one for religious purposes.
There's a Sikh temple right there. Just
I know,
go on
dude.
down there with your dagger strapped to your neck, and everyone will go, what the fuck are you doing?
They have to carry a dagger.
Ooh.
The Sikhs do. It's part of their religion. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've got news for you, dude. There's nobody carrying daggers down here.
Did you look hard enough?
Yeah, I frisked them all.
Yeah. And
They
then
go, you guys look a little suspicious hanging out in front of this fucking dome temple.
I can't be a Sikh because you're not allowed to trim your beard and stuff.
You're not allowed?
Yeah.
How come all these guys? There was a Sikh wedding literally in front of my apartment the other day. I heard all these drums. I go out there. The road is closed. They did it themselves. There's a fucking 1980s Rolls Royce convertible with people in there, and then there's a bride and groom on a horse.
Oh, I guess
A horse-
scratch myself with this.
Yeah, don't dull it. Dude, there's a horse
Yeah.
going down my street with fucking married Sikh
Well,
people.
all the Sikh dudes have to carry knives. It's real.
Okay. Well, they also block traffic with 1980s Rolls Royces.
They're probably not worried about it because of their sweet Harbor Freight knives.
You fucking idiot. Also, I have Sikhs in my family.
Yeah?
They don't carry any blades.
They do. All the men are supposed to. And it's for religious reasons, so you can carry
feels
it
a little
wherever.
antiquated.
You can carry it wherever, dude. So in Los Angeles County, if you're a Sikh, you can carry it. And if you work a job that requires you to have a knife like this, you can carry it.
Yeah.
Or if
Give
you're
me 3 jobs that would require you to have that knife.
okay, hiking, park ranger, Sikh.
He goes, well, I'm a full-time Sikh. I'm a part-time park ranger.
And I love to hike.
Well, there we go.
But I can take this hiking in Los Angeles County, but I can't just walk around with it at McDonald's.
Because I can't walk. Well, maybe if you got a job at McDonald's as a Sikh.
I trained Winnie on how to. She's got a dowel rod that shaved down the handle on a little bit so she can whoop ass with it. We did some drills.
With the knife?
No,
with the dowel rod?
With the dowel rod, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So she can crack people in the head. Then I've got the sword.
And she goes, I also made a bullwhip out of an old extension cord we weren't using anymore. And she said she's getting really good at that.
And a morning star out of a chain in a pot, a kitchen pot.
It's fucking
hot glued thumbtacks all over
Dude,
it.
You're running a fucking. You're running a retard farm at your house.
No, I'm not, dude.
People come in here. We've got old fucking clothes hangers. We've turned into fucking size.
Dude, I want a sigh. That would be sweet,
I know,
too,
so
man.
it's the most achievable goal you have.
Okay, man. You said that about the New York City taxi cab, too.
This is even more achievable than that. It's like mind-boggling how close you are.
So for my birthday, Tammy's getting me a real Bowie knife.
Okay.
But I want one of the fucking crazy ones, dude.
Get it on Harbor Freight right now. They're $8.92.
That would be amazing. But you'd be mad at me if I got a Harbor Freight one.
You're going to come in with Harbor Freight everything.
Dude, they used to sell cap and ball revolvers.
I just bought a Harbor Freight motorcycle. $200. Supposed to go 180 miles an hour.
They used to sell 51 Navies, fucking Colt 51 Navies at Harbor Freight.
I don't
cap and ball.
How did Harbor Freight become? Because now all I get is spam emails from Harbor Freight. How did Harbor Freight just fucking blast onto the scene?
I don't know, but I love it.
Well, evidently you do, yeah.
Because they also have a machete for $5.
Now that I like.
That machete is fucking sweet, too.
At Walmart, I almost bought one for $9 when we were on the bus
Harbor
tour.
Freight one, yeah.
And then I was outvoted.
If you need to borrow this for your next bus tour, let me know.
Now that
I feel
would be
a lot
good.
safer.
But two of the guys on the tour, they said, "Oh, I'm not allowed to have a machete on the bus."
Why? Because you get wasted and do antics.
That's exactly
machete
that.
antics.
And they were worried about my sleep habits.
Why? You're gonna roll over on the blade?
They just worried that they would wake up and I would be sleepwalking with a blade at their throat.
And being like, "Who are you? How'd you
Yes.
get my
Yes.
information?"
Yes. So they literally, one guy, when I went to go buy something, hid it from me. And go, where was it? Where is it?
They should have let you buy it. I would have let
agree.
you buy it.
I agree.
Because I would have this. So if you pulled any antics, I'd pull this out.
Dude, if I hit a machete on that, it's fucking...
Well, if you hit the Walmart machete against the Harbor Freight,
I'm going to buy
survival
one,
knife,
and then I want to hit it with a hammer and see how hard it is to break. And then I'm going to look inside the metal.
and it'll say "Made in China."
Yeah, he goes, fuck you. He goes, you want PP in my Coke.
You break the handle, you have a fentanyl overdose. It's just a cloud of fentanyl pops out.
Oh, I'm sure that whatever dust you breathe in from
Hey,
that.
get it now before the last of the tariff stuff is through the ports.
Yeah,
because
if the tariffs hit this will be $9.92.
Man, I wish.
Who's
going to
be able to afford that?
Oh yeah, dude.
We're getting the tariffs on movies.
I know, dude. That's gonna fuck us. All I could think about is now anime is fucked, dude.
No, the big thing will be you just have to film. You're like, hey, it's a bunch of Americans go on a trip to Europe. But guess what? We have to film it in Wyoming.
Yeah, and make it look like Paris.
It's crazy.
Dude, at this point, I honestly, between Biden and this guy, I think we should just start randomly selecting presidents from our citizenry like we do.
I agree.
With jury
yeah,
duty.
Yeah,
You know?
that'd be good. Yeah, serve for a year. Get a
Yeah.
new guy in there.
And they go,
I think you could get anybody now at this point, just some fucking local schmuck, go, I don't know, maybe we should make it more affordable. Cheeseburgers should be more affordable. You're like, I get behind that.
yeah, okay, this guy did cheeseburgers.
I think the whole goal, and I think this is the past like 4 administrations.
Yeah.
I think the whole goal was to break us so that we just have to go back so that they can do their dream from the mid-1800s of just having apartment complexes built into factories.
Yes, that's what they
so
want.
That I think they want to break us so that we're so broke that we all have to work in factories for like 6 billionaires for nothing other than just a meal and a bed.
Well, that's what that guy said in that interview where he goes, you'll work at a factory, your kids will be there, the grandparents will be there, everyone will live
work
there, and you'll have a wonderful time.
But in the 1800s, there was a fucking billionaire guy who tried to do that and almost succeeded.
Yeah.
He's like, the whole generation, the kids will work at the factory, the parents, the grandparents, everyone will work at the factory. You'll live at the factory. It'll be great. It'll be like a utopia. And they almost got away with it.
Yeah.
And then then somebody shut it down. And it couldn't happen. But I don't think anyone's going to shut this one down.
Probably Teddy Roosevelt. He did more cool stuff than we realized.
This was 1800s, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who it was. Also, I wasn't a president. It was like some other guy who fucking, like, he might have killed that guy or something. I don't know.
In a duel.
Yeah, something like that shit. But if you look at the past, like, 5-minute administrations, the whole goal has been to fuck us in the ass.
It seems like that, yeah, because they've done nothing. They've done zero to enforce monopoly rules.
And then when they all get together, when you see all of the living presidents, they're all high-fiving. And I think they're all high-fiving, being like, fucking, you see, hey, you're building off what I did.
Yeah, good job.
I helped cripple, I made the banks invincible.
Good job making things a little bit worse for everybody.
He goes, now it's up to you to bring it home.
Yeah, let's bring it home, dude. Because if not, we're going to have to elect some other dodo who's going to do some bullshit.
Yeah. So then the dream society will be, we are just working at factories. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy that people are even saying this out loud, and they're like, you're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
It's going to be great.
You'll do the toilet seat factory. You'll do...
It is kind of... Do you remember when Obama said everybody's going to get, like, checks, and we're all going to sit around and learn how to play guitar and shit?
Yeah.
I think that was the start of him going... Like, people all going, yeah, you're going to be able to do that after you get off of your factory job because you live right upstairs.
That's what they say in remember in Sorry to Bother You when they show the worry-free. They're like, look, you're hanging out with your friends. They show a guy playing guitar on his bunk bed or whatever. You know?
It is. I love it. It's going to be great. They're like, you're only, as soon as you get off work, 5 feet to your bedroom.
Yeah.
From your bedroom window. You can
make
see
sure you
the
answer those
assembly
emails
line.
about all the fucking shit you didn't do at work.
Nuts, dude.
It will be nuts.
And we're all looking at it going, cool.
No one's saying that.
No, I know. Everyone hates it.
No.
I don't see how it's going to happen, but you never know.
Well, we'll see, huh?
when we're paying, we don't have any foreign films.
Yeah. They go, that's the way to get rid of American descent.
Yeah.
Destroy French eroticism.
Yeah, they're like, if we don't have Nymphomaniac 3 come out,
dude,
we'll be fine.
I saw some French film where this chick was licking this guy's ass in a subway station. Then she turns him around and fucking sucks his wiener. This is in a real movie.
What movie is this?
I don't remember the name of it.
He goes, it was
xhamster.com.
It was Freaky Sluts 8. Real good French flick.
It was a real movie though.
It's fine. It was a real good French
You
flick.
saw Nymphomaniac. They re-edited some of the sex scenes.
It was so boring I didn't get through it.
It is very boring.
It's just, and then they go, hey, guess what? There's real sex by real porn stars. You're like, yeah, like Pornhub.
And then
I could just get straight to the fucking. I don't need any of the storyline on Pornhub.
I like this storyline, dude.
No, I know you do. You have a little more feminine tendencies.
I would say I bring a lot of feminine energy to the shit I jerk my dick to.
What I goon to stories.
I do. I used to fucking read all those stories on Literotica. You remember that fucking shit, dude?
Liberatica?
It was the fucking horny stories.
No, I don't. You say the most random shit. You're like, you remember Liberatica?
Literotica.
Remember Literotica? And
People would write their own stories.
I don't even read. How could I have read?
True. That would have been boring as fuck to you. You'd be like, there's no naked ladies at all. There's just words on a screen.
I go, they're describing it in word form.
Boring. This guy goes, they describing it in word form.
Yeah, it's how I talk. I speak in simple English, so I don't, as to not, what do you say? As to not,
I like how English isn't even your first language.
No, it's not. You know what my first language is?
What? Ooga booga?
No. I speak German.
Yeah, you do.
Ich spiele Fußball und Tennis.
Ik spreek Nederlands.
That is the worst pronunciation I've ever heard. And I have bad pronunciation.
You know what? You can blame you can blame fucking Duolingo then, dude.
What happened? What did they do to you?
I'm learning Dutch on there. It's the funniest language.
Dutch?
Yeah.
Is Duolingo good?
No.
How come everybody uses it?
Because that's what's there, you know?
What happened to Rosetta Stone?
People don't use it. You have to put it on your computer, you know?
Oh, okay.
And it was expensive. Duolingo was free because you'd have to watch Cartoon King get hit with lava every 30 seconds.
And every once in a while, they'll hunt you down and beat the shit out of you. That'd be
They do
great.
send you those emails where they're like, Duo is sad you didn't log in today.
And it's mad now.
Yeah.
Duo's mad. You need to log in.
And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, they say, Duo's horny. You up?
That'd be great, dude. Imagine if they knocked on your door and go at 2 a.m. and they go, we're here from Duo. What is it? Duolingo?
Duolingo.
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 And we've noticed you haven't logged in. So log the fuck in, bitch. And then they pull out a $6 Harbor Freight knife.
And I go, well, this one's $6.95.
And they go, wow, you must live in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's cheaper over where O'Neill lives.
You said $6, so.
Yeah, you paid $6.95.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know where I was going with that.
Math no good.
You do the math, I do the reading, remember?
That's true. That's how we solve crimes. Okay, so you bought this knife because you told me that you have a...
There's a killer on the loose in our neighborhood.
That's for real.
That is for real.
That's not something you just read online?
No, that's for real.
Because you know that 100 men aren't going to fight a gorilla.
Yeah, I do know that. But then I saw an Indian man killed a jaguar with his bare hands to save his family.
In Valley Village?
No. But
I could
in
see
India.
Yeah. I was in a full
But jaguars kill gorillas, so who can win now?
But a jaguar? Are jaguars only in South America?
Well, just keep in mind that this is something I read online.
Look it up. Jaguar habitat.
I can't.
You piece of shit.
I can't.
Leopards are the only thing in India.
Maybe it was a leopard. It was probably a
He
leopard.
goes, leopard, jaguar, Porsche. Who knows?
That's true. You bring cars into that, I'm completely fucked.
Okay. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I believe they're only in South America.
You know when your cars, the paint on your car starts to fuck?
Yeah, the clear coat fades.
The clear coat fades. It starts to get all fucky.
Yeah.
So that's happening on the roof of our...
Oh, that's happening to all your cars. You pull up, I go, what the fuck? All you had to do was wax it.
I know. But, I thought it was engine overheating on the hood,
Oh.
you know?
He goes, fuck it.
Because it looks a little bit like that.
Yeah, so that's why you cut all of those blower holes in there.
Yeah, I did. I put a vent on it.
Do you remember when did you have a lot of classic cars, like when you were in high school or riding around?
No.
And guys used to put the fucking blower on it?
Shitty trucks. It was mainly shitty trucks and occasionally a Jeep was the weirdest thing anyone had.
We had a lot of classic cars. Like guys would buy like a 69 Chevelle and then fucking drop the 454 in it and put a huge blower.
Yeah.
But they the blower obstructs your view.
Yeah,
you know what a blower
yes,
is? It
yeah,
comes
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
They're so fucking huge, some of them.
When I was a
That
kid,
you can't even see. You're like, you have to have a passenger go, hey, am I clear on the right?
I used to, when I was a kid and I would play with the Matchbox version of those, I always
Yeah.
pretended the blowers were guns.
Oh,
missile launchers.
I thought you were going, I pretend they're pussies. And then
Fuck them. But only in a feminine way.
we never really got a Fleshlight survival kit would be fantastic.
Good idea.
Yeah. Fleshlight and Harbor Freight have teamed up for the ultimate
It
knife.
says, fuck the knife, protect your family.
Fuck the knife, protect your wife.
That's good.
That is good, actually.
Save your life.
Dude, can we do that? We gotta fucking. That's actually genius.
It is genius.
You take one of those fleshlight fucking things, you unscrew it, you beat it with the knife, and then you say, "Fuck the knife, protect your wife,
and save your life."
Yes.
The survival fleshlight.
Yes, but we can't call it fleshlight because that's already survival
pocket pussy.
Survival new survival knife with fuckable handle.
Yeah, that's okay. Gooner's handle.
Gooner handle. The new Gooner. The Gooner survivalist.
The Goon Blade.
Goon Blade, yes.
Yeah, now that's a hell of a
Goon
business
Blade
idea.
with fuckable handle. That's great. You could sell this fucking
Yeah,
knife.
you could. I gotta draw it. Remind me to draw this, dude.
We need to hire somebody that's actually is capable of putting things into production. We just team up with them, and we just sit around, and we go, here's an idea. And he's like, that's great.
You go.
He'd be
The
a
caveat
billionaire.
to that is all of us starting as billionaires and then producing this shit.
No, you could easily, you just put it for sale, make a mock-up, get pre-orders, and then you go out and do it.
Do we still have audio? Because I'm so nervous. I want you to check it one more time.
Blower, I just met her. I think he's listening. Yeah, we got audio.
I think he listening.
I think he's listening good. That is actually the Gooner survivalist.
Goon Blade.
Yeah, Goon Blade, the ultimate Gooner survival knife.
And we could have a theme song for it.
Fuck the knife, because you're never gonna have a wife.
Then it's fuck the knife, save your life.
Yes, fuck the knife and save your life.
Goon Blade.
That'd be great. Goon Blade, and then you just show a guy in the woods, but you just show him from here, and you just see the blade going up and down like this. You only shoot him at right here, right below the tits, and then you just see the blade going up and down.
And
and
then
you're
you
like,
see a mountain lion.
yeah. You like
a shitty CGI mountain lion right next to him.
yeah, and then you just go, surviving never felt so good.
It says survival of the horniest.
No, survival never felt so goon.
That's good.
And you see the mountain lion coming at him, and all you see is the tip of the blade going in and out
Yeah.
off the screen.
And the entire time the mountain lion's getting closer and closer. It's like a 15-minute commercial.
But then the mountain lion sees what's going on, and then you see the mountain lion. We do an AI.
Yeah.
And he just goes, oof. He just walks away like disgusting.
Yeah. But then we kill the mountain lion.
Yeah, and then
in the commercial.
I think the mountain lion just sees him goon, and he's like, oof.
But then can't you just have a thing that embarrasses mountain lion, gives mountain lions secondhand embarrassment
Could be.
from watching you goon?
Maybe in the blade you even have a screen. We can upload it with all your favorite
That's a
survival
Bluetooth
pornos.
monitor.
No, you have to preload it. If you're going in the woods, you preload it with your favorite fucking videos.
Yeah, it has 2007 video technology.
Yeah.
It's got video iPod technology, dude.
I really do think that this could be the ultimate. The knives would fly off just for the novelty of it. This would be like the new bachelor party gift.
Goon Blade, give your camping a hand. Show the world that you are a man. Goon Blade, survival elite. It will be there when you skeet.
Survival elite. It's gonna be there when you beat your meat.
Goon Blade. By the way, hell of a commercial.
I think if we made that, honestly, we could sell Goon Blades.
We could sell Goon Blades for sure.
This is the one idea I think we could actually go to China and go, hey, can you make this? And they go, we can make anything.
We got an idea. You know those naked ladies on mud flaps? We acid etch them into the hilt of the sword.
Yes.
Into the blade of the sword.
Jerk it to a silhouette.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Except you have the naked lady, except she's like squirting.
Oh, yeah, peeing. She's just peeing.
Squirting.
Well, there's some debate on which one it is.
Why?
Did
Regardless.
you see those scientists tested it? And it's
So
all
she's sitting
urine?
on a toilet, and it's clear toilet seat. You can see her peeing. Maybe that would be good. Naked chick with big tits just peeing in a toilet.
There's different ones you can get. I would get the butt cheek spreader.
That's actually true. So here's the difference in the knife. You can do The mud flaps, just the classic silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
You can do her squirting, or you can do her sitting on a toilet, taking a dump or peeing.
Yeah, or just spreading the cheeks doggy style.
Well, that's going to be hard to translate.
No, and they're all in blind boxes, so you don't know which one you're getting.
I think you should be able to pick.
Okay, fine. But we do a blind box giveaway every week.
Yeah.
You get, if you buy one, you are automatically entered into a blind box Goon Blade giveaway.
There you go.
Yep.
The Goon Blade giveaway. And
Collect them all.
yeah, and they're like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a compass in there, but it's spelled CUMPUSS.
And you can easily just wash out. I don't know what's a flashlight? Fleshlight made of rubber?
Silicone, I think.
Okay, so inside you make it silicone.
Yeah.
And then but it's only going to be for certain size.
That handle's going to be hard
to
hold on to.
But here's the bigger thing. You get different sizes. You get different size handles.
They go, the most effective handle, also the hardest to cram your dick into.
Or, no, there's different sizes. You got to do the fucking, what do they call the big condoms?
Magnums.
Yeah, do the Magnum handle.
Yeah. Everyone ends up buying that.
Yeah, of course.
Then they can't defend themselves because they don't have the grip
two
around it.
hands. No, dude, that's fine.
You can't do a knife fight holding basically what amounts to a can of beer.
Can of beans with the bean can handle.
Bean can sized handle.
Yeah,
That's what it says on the box.
bean can sized handles.
Yeah. If you can
For-
hold a can of beans, you can wield
You
this.
can fight a man. If you can grab a can of Bush's baked beans, does it feel good in your hand? Then you can fight.
You
a
can
man.
also fill up the pocket pussy with beans for an emergency.
Fill it with beans, eat the beans, then use it to beat.
The O'Neill family survival beans.
Yeah. This honestly would be the greatest gift. And the weird part is I'm sure that they already have this.
You think they have
Yeah.
let me look.
A jerk it.
There's no way.
Yeah. Fleshlight handled knife.
I'm going to look it up right now.
He goes, I'll prove you wrong.
I don't think they have it.
Somebody has thought of this before us. We're idiots. So somebody has definitely gotten there before us.
I can't spell shit. No, they don't have one.
What did you search for? You're like,
Fleshlight
Indian
handled
man
knife.
kills jaguar.
I looked for fleshlight handled knife, but what I really looked for was fleshlight hankled knife. But it said, did you mean fleshlight handled knife?
Well, you love the beauty of it is none of us will ever be able to spell because AI is just correcting us.
That's true.
You don't have to spell at all. Have you seen the text messages on those like nice girl subreddits? The text messages between men and women is like they're indecipherable.
Yes.
You ever read it and you go, "How did that guy even figure out what she was saying?" And then you're like, "What is this guy even saying?"
Yeah, and don't even get me started on there, and your. No one's even doing that.
Oh, I'm so particular. I put commas in my fucking texts.
Would you ever correct your sexting if you did it wrong?
Yes, I get mad. You know, every time sometimes I'll send it and I'll go, "Oh," or it will autocorrect the word for you. Where you're like, "That's not the fuck," not even like a bad word, but like they put a D on the end of it, make it past tense or something. You go, "You fucking idiot."
Yeah, a lot of
I'll
times.
change it.
When I'm sexting, a little Microsoft penis will pop up. It says, "Looks like you're about to start sexting."
Is that what it says?
Yeah. Do
You want me to take over?
you want me to correct all your grammar because
You
you're
want to
beating
do a
your
little
dick and you can't concentrate?
Sergio Bergiac. What is it?
Sergio.
No, Submerge. What is it?
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yeah. Sergio de Bergerac.
Sergio. They're like, it's the Latin version.
So, from the makers of Goon Blade, we also have Goon Sword. And Goon Axe.
Yeah. We could do all of it.
Don't axe me where I've been beating it.
Or Goon Hatchet.
In the woods.
Goon Hatchet?
Goon Hatchet sounds better than Goon Axe.
I mean, but you also have both.
Yeah, true.
But, yeah, just get all of them. Goon Hammer.
And then we work.
Goon Drill.
We work with the NRA to get Goon Gun.
Oh, they would do it.
Yeah.
You know how many people would kill themselves? Guys like, I like looking down the barrel while I do it.
I like looking through the
stare down the barrel of pleasure.
That's what it says.
Yeah. Because you have to have it pointed at you while you fucking goon.
Empty your magazine. Patriot.
People used to goon to magazines. We're taking it to the next level.
You're going to goon with your magazine.
Yeah. This
and then all the ones in California are tiny.
Can you imagine?
Oh, they got the tightest pocket pussy on the goon guns in California because you can only have a 10-round magazine.
Yeah, they're like, and to reload, it takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
Here's a good thing, though. If you would have to go around and start selling it to, like, adult bookstores first.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a hard sell.
Oh, to make sure that...
So, yeah, I have a new product if you guys are interested. I'd love to have it displayed in your store. And they're like, what it is? They go, look at this fucking knife. This is beautiful, right? Let me show you a little secret. And they're like, you could beat it to that. Yeah. That's what people have to do when they sell new dildos and shit.
They bring them in a briefcase?
Yeah, they go. How do you get it into a store? You got to introduce the product.
That's true, but I don't know if they go Willie Loman style.
I think they do. First of all, we would have to go.
Dildo man calling.
Yeah, I think that's how they used to do
dong.
it. We would also have to go to.
We've got a fantastic new model here.
Well, what's the Eroticon? We'd have to go to every Eroticon.
Yeah, that would be. I'd be so distracted at that.
He goes, that'd be awesome. Yeah, dude, I would be like,
you'd be furious.
I'd be like, yeah.
You're like, you've been looking at the same dumpy Latina chick with her fucking ass out for 3 hours.
Who clearly has multiple children. How do you know, Ryan? Because they're right there behind the curtain playing with fucking Lincoln logs.
Dude.
Well, she lets strangers fucking lick her butt cheeks while they take pictures.
Speaking of butt cheeks, Winston Gambro sent me something hilarious, dude.
What is it?
It's the Minnesota Prettiest Butthole Contest. You can be a judge for $5,000.
This is the only place where they don't pay the judges. The judges pay you.
Yeah, it's called Deja Vu Presents.
Oh, Deja Vu, one of the greatest strip club chains of all time.
This is in Michigan, sorry. Prettiest Butthole in Michigan contest.
Did you have Deja Vus?
We did.
Okay.
Our big thing in Columbia, South Carolina was a place called Platinum Plus. That's why whenever I see Visa Platinum Plus commercials, I laugh because I'm like, oh.
Whenever I see the movie Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, I laugh.
They were the only all-nude strip club in town, I think, because they wouldn't serve liquor, but they would serve all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet.
Oh. It's always weird when they don't serve the liquor because the bottoms come off.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
You go to Illinois, though, you can drink.
You can drink and look at a butthole.
I don't know if you can look at the butthole or not. I can't remember. I used to go there because you just pay $10 and then beers were like free on the weekdays. And people, I go, don't bother me. I'm here for the drinking.
I'm here for the drinking, but
they were pissed.
Would they get pissed?
Well, of course they want you. They brought you in with this fucking weekday incentive to get dances, and I was like, I'm just here to fucking get shit faced for.
You didn't accidentally
$10.
buy drinks while you're or buy lap dances while you're shit faced?
No.
You have more power than I do.
Yeah, because I don't like strip clubs anyway. I know the scam. I'm not interested.
I'm scared of strip clubs. I get nervous.
Well, for me, I appreciate if it were like a brothel environment, then I get it. I don't want this bullshit. Fuck or no fuck.
We're different in that regard because I like to look at it.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. It's fine.
I like looking.
I can't touch it.
I might like looking more than I like fucking.
Guy goes, let me tell you a little something about me.
I just like to see it, dude.
That is great because you just go to any nude beach anywhere in the world and be like, I'm good.
You can't just stare at it, though. At a strip club, you can stare at it. I can't look at a French lady's butt crack.
He goes, in strip club, what you're really paying for is so it's not awkward when you stare at it.
That is what you're paying for. That's a good summary of what a strip club provides.
If there's no fucky, no
lucky.
No strip clubby. Not interested.
You're not interested at all? You wouldn't get one of those weird fake hand jobs?
Every time I go in there within 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, great.
Why? I think the music's too loud.
It's boring.
It is not boring to me.
I know it's not boring to you. It's just incredibly boring to me. I go, this is only going. This is how far it's gonna go. I'm gonna spend a bunch of money and get nothing out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've seen the scam. Even when I was a kid, I saw the scam.
When you were on your brother's shoulders in a trench coat.
I go, look, we're getting fucking scammed here.
He goes, we gotta get the hell out of here. This is a fucking scam. They go. You use your dad's driver's license as you on top of your brother's shoulders in a trench coat.
Even then, we probably couldn't have got it. He was 6'6".
Oh yeah, probably not.
I don't know if I could get in there even.
They go, you don't look 6'6". You look about 5'9".
I go, damn it, got caught again.
All
right, let's fucking switch over.
We're switching over already, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
dude.
Man.
Of course, you know how it goes.
Well, we're having a fire episode so far, dude.
I know. We'll put the audio into the fucking thing.
So don't worry, everybody.
Don't worry. Be
happy. Not the melody at all.
That's how it goes. Don't worry. Be happy.
I need to find some Bible music.
Hold on. How does it go?
You keep doing
it. Don't worry. Be happy. Is that good?
Nope. Is that good? That's the closest. You're doing the doo-doo-doos all right, but the rest of it
Don't worry. Be happy.
How's the song start? Do you remember?
A note I wrote. Something cantaloupe.
Yeah. Here's a little cantaloupe.
Here's a little
note. I got it stained with a note I wrote.
Is that okay? So here's a little note I wrote. Something for a weekly joke. Don't worry.
That's it.
Be happy.
This guy goes. I got it home with a be happy. He pointed at me. He did the whole.
Yeah. All right, how does it go exactly?
Here's a little song I wrote.
Song I wrote. God damn it. Here's a little song I wrote.
You might want to
clear your throat. Don't worry.
You might want to learn it note for note.
Oh, note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Do 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 do.
You know any of it? The rest of it?
Yeah, he goes. I once bought a goat. Don't worry.
That's the problem. Wait, O'Neill can only rhyme the one song, one thing.
Yeah, that's how my brain
I
works.
once bought a goat. I ended up on a scary boat. Don't worry.
That's a good song. If I could have that melody.
Be happy.
Well, how does the second part go?
There you go.
How does it go?
I built a really big castle.
It was a super hassle. Don't worry. Be happy.
'Cause my castle, it has a big moat.
Oh. Well, okay, so here. Sing the second verse then.
Uh-oh.
Now someone doesn't
I gotta go
know.
through
I could
it.
be right, and you wouldn't even know it.
'Cause when you worry, your face will frown.
Oh, and you'll look like a stupid clown. Don't worry. Your face will frown.
And that will let
everyone down.
Everybody down.
That's a kind of a shitty thing. They're like, hey, don't be the prick that brings everyone down because you're upset.
That's true, though. You don't want to be that prick.
I know, so hide it. Hide your real feelings and just put on a happy face. Everything's fine. What is this, 1950s housewife?
I mean, it's in songs a lot, just like Pagliacci did. I keep my feelings hid.
That's so stupid.
You know what song that is, right?
No.
The tears of a clown when there's nobody around.
Yeah, he
Boop,
goes,
boop,
trace
boop,
the
boop,
tracks of my tears.
You love that song.
Do, 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 do. You got me fucked up, dude. I can't find the melody now. He goes, and even though she's,
even though you have no condom, you know you want to fuck that bottom. Don't worry.
You can't get AIDS.
Because you're a boy. Because when you stick your penis in, Catholic Church thinks that that's a sin.
So don't fucky.
Just sucky.
Actually, great. He goes, when you want to bone, you don't have to go all the way home. Fuck the knife. Gooner survival knife.
Goon Blade. We try to shoehorn that song into the Goon Blade theme song.
With AI, we could do it.
With Goon Blade.
Don't
No
worry.
gays.
Just fuck it.
Don't get AIDS by Goon Blades.
When you want to survive, but you want your boner to thrive.
This guy, you pulled that out. You were proud of yourself, weren't you? When you hit that thrive, you gave me a look like, hey, who's cooking now?
That's true. You want to survive, but you also want your boner to survive.
Shut the fuck up!
Don't worry.
This guy
Don't
said,
worry.
When you want to survive, but you also want your boner to survive.
That's a good one too, though,
That
dude.
is not good.
How is it not? Explain it to how it's
Because you
not.
rhyme survive with survive.
No, survive. You want it to thrive.
Yeah, but you said the last thing you said. You did that initially, and I was proud of you.
Yeah.
But then you followed it up with when you want
let's
your
hear
boner
the tape.
to survive, make sure that your knife survives.
That's good though. If we get who is it? Who sings that?
Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get him and Yo-Yo Ma together.
Yeah, the goat sessions.
Yeah, that's what they called them. The goat sessions.
Well, Yo-Yo Ma did do the goat sessions.
What's the goat sessions?
It was like him and some other people. He recorded a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
The only reason I know is because Abby. I remember she brought it to me once, and I bring it up anytime. She's like, "Have you heard this?" I was like, "What is it? The goat sessions?" One time, someone brings up one time, and for a decade, just nonstop ridiculing of the one thing you said. What is it? More goat sessions?
That's what being married's like.
Let's cross over.
All right,
So you
dude.
do more Bobby McFerrin talk. Didn't he sing? Does he sing?
99 loft balloons. Loose balloons.
Hey-o.
Me say ayo.
Day-o.
No,
Is that,
he
no,
does
that's
not do
Billy
that.
Ocean.
Daylight come and me want a goon
Oh,
blade.
you want a goon hard.
Call Mr. Goonie Man, Goonie me banana.
You no longer have to goon that banana.
Daylight come, me want a goon blade.
Yes, we just do it all. With AI, we can do anything.
$6, $7, $6.95.
Daylight gone, and I want a goon hard.
Where can they find you? Where can the good folk find you online?
You can find me. Don't find me. I'll find you.
Bad marketing.
And just say my name dude, I'm going to start doing that. If you say my name 3 times, I'll show up.
Candy Ryan. Candy Ryan.
That's good, too. At Ryan O'Neill Comedy. I'll be in Austin the first half of May.
Oh, nice. We're in the first half of May.
Yeah. So I'll be there.
I'm probably there now.
A couple of weeks, who knows? I might stay there for a month.
Don't worry, Austin. I'll find you.
Austin, you're looking for me? Guess what? I found you.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot to answer for.
You got a lot of explaining to do.
Austin, Texas.
Goon Blade, let it rip. Better not let your handle drip.
Who's gonna clean this handle drip?
He go, wash it in the river, wash it good. You better not, I don't know.
It's the way to pound your pood.
All right, do it.
Hold on a second. Patreon.com/SlopQuest. Patreon.com/SlopQuest. Tell 2 friends about the show. If you do it and they subscribe, we'll give you a shout out, a Goon Blade name, or some other kind of baked bean name or something. We'll do it on the air. All right.
A Billy Ocean name.
A Billy Ocean name, or a Bobby McFerrin name.
It'll be Bobby, some name we make up, and then McFerrin.
O'Neill will do a freestyle Bobby McFerrin naming song.
Includes you. That includes your name.
This guy subscribed, and he's really cool.
You better watch out. Stay in school.
There you go. We've been at this 15 minutes. You haven't gotten to the name yet. And then you can check out my webcomic. It's a manga-style Wild West adventure fantasy comic about a half-demon lady named Tarnation Lucille. It is on Comic Fury and Tapas for free.
And... catch us all working in factories
with
our grandkids.
With our grandkids, and we're sitting on a factory-made rocking chair.
I was like, I don't even have regular kids, and they go, "Oof, you're done. We're gonna shoot you.
We're gonna make you into a meat pie for the rest of the people."
It would not be an advantage at all to have me work at the factory because I'm not bringing in like new people.
Yeah,
it is kind of a Ponzi scheme.
It is a little bit.
Because you're like, hire this guy. They've got kids. We'll have factory workers, generational factory workers. Me, I'm useless.
This guy right here, not busting loads.
No, I'm busting loads. I just bust them out.
Do your hand.
Sensei.
How great would that is? It's genius. How great would that is? How great would that is? It's genius. How great would that is? It's genius.
Sensei.